and I can't wait to do that one. So let's get into another topic here. This one really upset me when I heard it, man. You know, West Fargo CEO saying pretty much niggas do not qualify. I'm just gonna say it like that. Actually, that should be the title of this episode. Niggas not qualified, because that's pretty much what West Fargo CEO came out and said. Let me see, what do we have here? Because I don't want to get this wrong. I want to quote him word for word. West Fargo CEO said, "While it might sound like an excuse, the unfortunate reality is that there is very limited pool of black talents to recruit from." How dumb can you be, man? How do you earn a CEO title at a bank, one of the top 5 biggest banks in the world, and you make such a statement like there's limited pool of black talents? How about you start looking at my resume and stop qualifying me under the nigga section? Because the problem is, I don't think the problem is there's not a qualified pool of black talents to pull from. You just don't know how to pull black talent. West Fargo just don't know how to pull black talent. And this is not the first time West Fargo has been in the news for something egregious as this. Remember, a few years ago, they were also on an investigation for opening false banks, false accounts in people's name, and they had to settle a lawsuit. Where I think it was a $3 billion lawsuit to all of West Fargo customers, all the customers that were affected by this. I don't remember exactly what it was. I remember I got some of that settlement. So when you come out and say something egregious as the truth is there's a limited pool of black talent, yo, start looking at my resume, man. How many times would I have to apply to a place like West Fargo for a job that I know I'm overqualified for before you can start looking at some of us resume? You come out here saying the pool of black people are limited to choose from. Why don't you open your eyes, man? Maybe you just don't have the talent to recruit black people. Have you ever thought about it that way? Instead of the pool being limited, you just don't know how to select from that pool, because you see that pool a certain color and you bounce. You know, you start looking at my resume, even though I'm qualified for it. You start looking at the race place. As soon as I select that I'm black or African descent, automatically you throw my resume in a different pool. Niggas not qualified. Shout out to US Bank. Shout out to Bank of America. Shout out to Chase Bank. Shout out to any bank not named West Fargo. And I'm honestly serious about this. I'm going to stop banking with West Fargo. And I'm not just saying that to be cliche, as in like, when I heard that, I'm like, you banking with people that don't even think you're qualified to work there. How does that make sense? If I'm not qualified to work at your institution, you're not qualified to hold my money. So West Fargo CEO, I might be a tiny drop in your bucket as far as the customers you have, but that's one less customer you have now. Niggas not qualified. Speaking of niggas,